Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashadeshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So this is very important. I'll develop on this point today. Industries. Many times we have examples where Narada toured all over the place and after the death of his mother. Every time there is a description of the Vedic civilization, we do not find mention of industries there. Now you say Mangalore, there is the industrial layout. Okay? If you had in the Vedic time, you will not have industrial layout only. Small. What was there was small, just like a small blacksmith is there, a small tailor is there. But there is no. Last time somebody was asking, he had come to the class, was how they were stitching clothes. They didn't have stitching machine only. We go to Vrindavan, but all they do work, yeah, it's all hand embroidered. Simple. Making a scissor. See, basically what happens, it may be difficult for people to understand today. Prabhupada used to laugh when he went to America. You people cannot sleep without machines. You know, so much people get addicted. There was a fisherman. So once he came to somebody's house and he said, "Can you give me shelter? I want to sleep today night." He said, "Yes." Vedic culture people are very hospitable. A different world today. Atithi Devo Bhava was practiced at that time. So they said, "Yes, we are welcome." But he said, "Theek hai." So his basket was smelling so much. So he said, "You are welcome, but not your basket. Your fish basket you keep outside." You see sometimes you travel on the buses, the ladies bring their big fish basket. We see that in buses also, they put in one corner. I have seen sometimes. So anyway, he said, "Keep the basket outside, you can sleep." He comes inside, whole night he can't sleep. So finally he says, "Please, I need that basket. I can't sleep without that basket." So people get, addicted. Maybe I think today people can't sleep without their mobile. It should be somewhere nearby. We feel unusual. So we have actually become trapped. And so much disturbance also. Sometimes the students come to meet and every minute, it's like we are talking, 5 minutes you can't talk. Now, how are you? Is it fine? How are the studies? No, wait a minute. Madness actually. So reason is that because it is very clear that I want to see Krishna face to face. I want to serve Krishna face to face. Because this goal of life is so clear. There is no opportunity for them to waste time like this. They will not waste it. Simple. You look at the nature, all the living entities are living on the gifts of nature. All the living entities. You look at dogs, you look at cats, correct? They are not saying now, a cat is not saying you give me milk and I will make out of that I will do this and I will do this, I will do this and elaborate so many things I will do and finally I will, simple. They just live on the gifts of nature. They are not doing. Little, for human life, extra intelligence is there. But because that extra intelligence has been given for what? I told you many times that functionality, correct? If I look at the kartal, it has a work of making sound as kartal. It doesn't have any other. Everything has a role. So when I look at my body, what role this body has, what is the best utility of this body, I have so much intelligence. Now, therefore Prabhupada used the word what? Polished animal civilization. Very nice word he coined. Because all the extra intelligence that I have is only used for furthering, wasting time. In what way it is not needed? Simple. You take fruit from the tree, it's already, you grow grains, there. Little work you do, food is ready. Correct? But not that I will break my head into complicating. And for everything, that artificial comforts that you create which are not needed, so much time and energy is foolishly wasted in the things which we do not need. Very simple life. They will not waste their time in Vedic time to make some hydroelectric project. And then how many, now they want to increase dam somewhere, so many more villages will get flooded. And so much labor in making those dams. And sometimes floods happen because the dam, it's like these conveniences you see, and finally at the end you get some electricity. You don't need electricity, you can live without electricity. They didn't have. And then you may say that, so there is some convenience which we create today, but seeing the labor involved in doing that, and seeing that my life is not meant for all these things, my life is meant for going back to Krishna, person will make an intelligent decision. No, it's not that they don't know how to make. You think they don't know how to do that? No, we have become very intelligent. They know it is not needed. Correct? And you see similarly, Kshatriyas are, so let us take all the sections of the society. First you say take the Brahmanas. The Brahmanas, they embrace poverty, basically. Lived a very pure life, simple living, high thinking, very pure life. And they are thinking all the time, like Vedavyasa, they are hearing, and they are so pure in the mind, they don't need to take notes. No need of taking notes, they remember. Yes, I know. Teacher said, notes, not needed, teacher, I remember. No need of taking, no need of textbooks, I remember. I heard, over, finished. Later, okay, Vedavyasa felt that these people are Kali Yuga is dull-headed, so they will not remember. We are thinking we are advanced, but Kali Yuga, Vedavyasa says, Manda sumanda matayo, prayana alpayasha sabhya, kalosmini yoge janaha, Manda sumanda matayo, manda bhagya upadita. These disturbed fellows will not remember anything. So he wrote down on the leaves. Now it's not that he can't manufacture an industry to make paper. He is very intelligent. He is the incarnation of God. Simple. Why waste time? Leaf and with another, not pen or another industry, no, something very simple system. The whole idea was to save time to focus on Krishna. Okay. And then what else the Brahminical activities are there? Brahmanas do puja, they use ghee. Ghee easily from milk you don't have to put some big industry for that again. You don't need KMF, it can be done at home. Everybody, lady knows how to make a ghee. It's not a big deal. And then what are the other activities of the Brahmana? Patana Patan. Okay? You don't need. They will have a straw mat. I'm just meditating on the Vedic civilization, how they avoided industries. And then Patana Patan, Yajana Yajana, they don't need. Wood they will bring from the forest for doing yagna. And Dana Pratigraha, yes. And they don't even work for livelihood. They live on charity of people and Pratigraha. If they see they got more than what they needed to maintain their existence, they give it back to the society in some way. So that's the life of a Brahmana. No industry is needed. Then Kshatriya. Okay? Kshatriya needs some weapons to fight. Okay? So generally simple, which it doesn't require again an industry. Simple swords, any blacksmith can make. Okay? And then what else they were using? They were using that spears, what, knives, very nice. So they don't require an industry, little. And then Kshatriya. And then Vaishya. Vaishya's business, again, he doesn't require an industry. Actually, to work in an industry is a business of Shudras. because only Shudras take employment. Brahmanas don't take any employment under anybody. Kshatriya don't take any employment under anybody. Vaishyas don't take any employment under anybody. Taking employment in industries, what people run for job today, is the business of Shudras. That is Shudra. Shudra means he wants that kind of I got a job. The moment somebody says that, he's a Shudra. That's over. He's a Shudra. Why work for somebody? You work for Krishna. So now it is, so the Brahmana life is simple living, high thinking. Kshatriya life is high living, we previously calculated, high living, high thinking. Vaishya is high living, high thinking. And Shudra is simple thinking, simple living, simple thinking. Okay? And to some extent they had high thinking, Kshatriya and Vaishya, not like a Brahmana, but still. All were Dvija. All were initiated, all the three. Brahmana is called Dvija Shrestha. Among the initiated people, he is the best. And so if there was a need for Kshatriyas and Vaishyas for some high living, the knowledge of that was with the Brahmanas. Getting some comforts. But even for the whatever little comfort, it's not that the Kshatriyas are not sitting on cushion, Shudras are doing work, again no interest. So simple job. Not that you make Tata Iron and Steel or you make some MRPL. No way. They were interested in such elaborate, simple something. So that too much energy, human life is not wasted. Okay? And the Brahmanas knew some Vidya, which they will not reveal to everybody, how to manipulate material energy. It's very interesting. See, Brahma does a huge material creation, 84 lakh species, plus varieties in the nature. Correct? Vasudhadi Vibhinna. What is the shloka? This is from Brahma Samhita. Vasudhadi Vibhinna. Everywhere there is a different variety. It is done. So all that Brahma does without having an industry. You forget of Krishna now. Even come to Brahma's level, even come to Daksha's level, even come to Indra level, none of the Devatas are having, there is no industry in Devaloka, no industry in Brahmaloka, no industry in Janaloka, Tapaloka. They are million times more intelligent. They can make better industries. Now why? Because of waste of time. We're not saying, we are not doing, maybe below, Maya Danav and all. Even we don't see Maya Danav having an industry. When they wanted to make a beautiful city, both were put into work. Who are the two people put into work? One was Mayadana, which Arjuna saved, and one was Vishwakarma. Correct? Both were. Vishwakarma basically made the city, and Mayadana made some nice illusions there, in which the Duryodhana fell into the water. So that all Mayadana's work. See, none of them we see industry. Not that Vishwakarma said, I need 10,000 workers now, and bhada, 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 bhada. No way. Only on this craziness we see on Earth planet. Correct? Because below Dhanavas, they have also very powerful. They are very powerful actually. They have Bila Swarga, imitation Swarga they are having without making industries. And heavenly planet, no industries. You will not find Indra having an industry to see that water is fallen, nothing, no industry. So they had knowledge how to manipulate material energy in a very subtle way. They have that knowledge. Okay? They have the knowledge. All the Devatas, you don't see, they have you used to go to a Devata, when you pray to Ganesha, you pray to Shiva, you pray to Durga, please help me. Not that one industry is opened now. No. To fulfill your desire, you say, you go to some Devata also and you say, give me a golden throne, he can give you. Okay, they are powerful, but he will not now go to industry and give an order, please make a golden throne. No. They know the material energy so well, they can manifest a shik in front of you. True? We have that. We have so many things we hear. No industry. Yeah. Arjuna went to Lord Shiva, give me Pashupata Astra. So Lord Shiva said, wait a minute, I have to order. In industry, manufacturer will start bada 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 batam 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 and ready. So similarly, who went for Shaktri Astra? He went and requested, give me Shaktri Astra. Who was the Karna? Not of industry open. Bada bada bada, nothing. So the Brahmanas knew how to manipulate the metal energy very well. But they were not revealing to everybody that. They used to keep it confidential. But whatever was needed, because some comforts are needed by Kshatriyas and Vaishyas, they are providing them. But without use of industries. Okay? We see in the battlefield, Arjuna, some of the warriors used some Divya Astras. There was no industry needed to create them. They were very powerful Astras, which you do not know also today. They were controlled by mantras in a very, the Prabhupada says it's not spiritual, it's material science. But they knew how to do it. Correct? But it does not involve creating those weapons, bhada industries. So much time is wasted. Even you take medical science, Ayurveda, they have medicines are not created by bhada. No, nothing. They knew certain vegetables are there, certain natural products. Natural products. From that, you collect some herbs, some roots, something, and this much worth. This much worth. Not one industry. In fact, Srila Prabhupada also, many times when he was sick, he did not use industry medicines. There was some work, where Govinda Dasa says about her husband Gaura Sundara used to make. Prabhupada used to say, some things he used to get from India, Ayurveda, and he used to give them something and they will grind on that. Correct? With the hand. Natural. No industry. Every angle life was independent of the industry. And today, nothing you can say we have which without an industry. Cloth you're wearing from industry. Everything is from industry. What is the advantage in the Vedic civilization? They save so much time. And what is the time then used for? God realization. To fulfill the mission of life. No way they want to be distracted from the mission of the life. They are fixed on the mission of life. That is the beauty of the Vedic civilization. And we can see from all angles, no industry. Very surprising it will be. And difficult to understand in today's domain because we have forgotten the goal. Correct? I always said, when you know the goal, something is good, something is bad. When you do not know the goal, nothing is good, nothing is bad. Because the goal was very clear at that time. What was the goal at that time? Goal was to reach Krishna's lotus feet, no industries. And therefore Prabhupada goes in the purport Dhani to explain that our Jnanis and Yogis are simply wasting time. They have not understood the goal. Generally people, today the goal is sense gratification. The goal is sense gratification, then scientists who are creating these industries become like gods. That's why you see every day, only this much expenditure on education, we have to increase. Everything you buy, you have to pay education cess. Correct? And what is the education? For industries. How to further industries. More and more you want to study material energy, how to manipulate it. Even that knowledge was known in the Vedic culture without this pratyaksha process, shabda process. And they knew very mystic ways how to manipulate material energy. Okay? So I think enough meditation in this shloka. Okay, this is clear? In the Vedic time, the highest value was given to the Brahmanas, not by birth, by quality. Why? Because they were giving knowledge to go back to God. Today, the goal was self-realization. Who is the highest position? Brahmanas. Today, what is the goal? Sense gratification. What is the highest position? Scientist. No scientist can provide you 1 inch of spiritual knowledge. So actually, if somebody is really keen on knowledge, he will not waste time hearing 1 second. Waste of time. But if because people are at this moment only interested in sense gratification, they worship the scientist. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Kamastasya hita jnana yajante anya devata. If you worship anything other than me, that means your heart is stolen by lusty desires. Today people's heart is stolen by lusty desires, therefore they are not interested to worship Krishna or they worship the messengers of Krishna. Whom they are worshipping? Scientists. Correct? You tell in Mangalore city, a Nobel laureate has come, or somebody did big research in science. The government of India will give him this prize, that prize. Recently they gave CNR Rao, they gave a prize. What did they give? The national prize. What that big thing? They gave to Tendulkar, and Tendulkar also they gave, and they gave to CNR. No, they are Chota Mota. Bharat Ratna, considered the highest. They give to a scientist and a sportsman. Vedic culture, they will laugh. Sportsman means Shudra, some entertainer, and not give so much value. Now they put photo and they keep meditating on that all the time. And some science. These are the two heroes of today. Entertainer, there is a pays of money, entertainer, go. Not that they will worship him now. Today they will worship him. They make temples also. And there are temples of cricket stars, film stars. Even politician. Somebody made temple for Mulayam Singh in Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Joke, na? People have become mad. Chalo. तेजसत्तु विकुर्वाणः इंद्रियाणि दशाभवम् ज्ञानशक्ति क्रियाशक्ति बुद्धिप्राणश्च तेजसो श्रोतं त्वक् घ्राणादृग्जिह्वा वागदो मेधाङ्घ्रिपायनः वागदो मेघ्राङ्घ्रिपायवः तेजवा by the passionate egoism. Two. But Vikurvana, transformation of Indriyani, the senses. Dasha, 10. Abhavan, generated. Jnana Shakti, the 5 senses for acquiring knowledge. Kriya Shakti, the 5 senses of activation, of activities. Buddhi, intelligence. Prana, the living energy. Cha, also. Tejaso, all the products of the mode of passion. Shrotam, the sense of hearing. Tvak, the sense of touching. Grana, the sense of smelling. Drik, the sense of seeing. Jiva, the sense of tasting. Vak, the sense of speaking. Do, the sense of handling. Medra, the genitals. Angri, the legs. Payavaha, the sense of evacuating. By further transformation on the mode of passion, the sense of organs like ears, skin, nose, eyes, tongue, mouth, hands, genitals, legs and other outlets for evacuating together with the intelligence and living energy are all generated. By further transformation of the mode of passion, the sense organs like the ear, skin, nose, eyes, tongue, mouth, hands, genitals, legs and outlets for evacuating together with intelligence and living energy are all generated.
The living condition in material existence depends more or less on one's intelligence and powerful living energy. Intelligence to contract the heart for existence is assisted by the senses for acquiring knowledge, and the living energy maintains himself by manipulating the active organs like the hands and legs. But on the whole, the struggle for the existence is an exertion of the mode of passion. Therefore, all the sense organs headed by intelligence and the living energy, prana, are different products and byproducts of the second mode of nature called passion. The mode of passion, however, is a product of the add element as described before.
This is elaborate Sankhya, but essence I can tell you. The essence is this, that in the spiritual world there is no struggle for existence. No struggle for people. That element, what is the main work here, doesn't exist there. Here main work, why so many hospitals? There are no hospitals in spiritual world. No work for doctors. Doctor's degree not needed. You go to Krishna, I am MBBS, it's not needed. Here there nobody falls sick. Okay? You go as an engineer, I got engineering, not needed. So previous shloka we talked about engineers not needed. Spiritual world doctors are also not needed. Okay? There is no struggle for existence. Imagine, no police needed, no army needed. You imagine if you have a government, no budget practically. Yeah. No food needed. No Atma needs no food actually. They eat just for pleasure there. Okay. Atma is not hungry. No food needed. We discussed previously, they eat, food is conscious. Here also food is conscious, which you do not know. Food is fully conscious there, and it's conscious in Satchidananda. So when you eat, you are drinking some love of Krishna. Yeah, that's all. Here we eat food, mostly nonsense food, and we degrade ourselves. Yeah, our health also. So all the senses which we are struggling for existence, this is the mode of passion. It doesn't exist in sattva or shuddha sattva. Spiritual word is shuddha sattva. Sattva is just a vaya media which gives you an idea. Okay? So therefore, somebody is too much in the mode of goodness also. His bodily struggle for existence will be almost nil. Correct? For practically Brahmanas, they will not be struggling for existence. And in the Vedic culture that was true also. They were not even working for their maintenance. So there is no struggle for existence. The society used to maintain, no struggle for it. This gives a hint of the spiritual world. Spiritual world, Krishna is maintaining everybody. Here also is maintaining, but here, because they come with the illegitimate desire to imitate Krishna, therefore there is, and also suppose there was no struggle for existence, where the doership will come. Suppose you think I want to become doctor, and you become doctor next second. Where is the doership then? I did it. You know? You meet somebody after he has become a doctor 8 years. I did it. Something. Actually, somebody was joking to me. Medicine and doctors, the same problem he was telling. He says the problem is medicines, what happens? After they have been, ADR, your adverse reactions all are studied till the medicine is launched into market. After medicine is launched into market, doctors are supposed to report any adverse reaction came. Nobody reports. Once it is passed, it is passed. So we were objecting in the ethics committee, what is all this? Something should be there, better system. He said, yes, there are many committees made to inform regularly to the doctor that you should fill this. He said the doctors are surveyed, they did not even know whom to report. Forget about reporting. They don't even know where to send an email, whom to call. If a patient, they gave a, medicine which is passed, so it should not give an adverse reaction. But it gives sometimes that they should report somewhere. They don't even know where to report. It was checked and, different medical call. Same for doctors also. That's what one doctor said, wait a minute. After we get degree, who is checking the doctors? He might have forgotten everything, but nobody is checking him. Correct? Is there anybody checking? He said, you are saying medicines are not checked. Once he gets the degree, it's all over. So that doership is there. That I did it. So that if the struggle was not there to acquire something, where people will get the doership. Correct? Suppose you want to become a rich man. You say, I want to become a rich man. And Krishna gives you all the money. Take it. You say, I want 100 crores. Next moment, Krishna says, take 100 crores. But it doesn't happen. No, we have to work hard whole life. Then the doership comes. I did it. You meet the Chief Minister, Prime Minister of India, nothing. Actually, Krishna has given the post to them. They have not done anything in one sense. Krishna has given. But why is that the struggle? That the doership. Correct? Finally, Krishna is the sanctioner. But he makes you to do the struggle in the material world, because then comes the doership. Yes, I did. Yes, I achieved. And then the ahankara is fed. It's basically for pumping the ahankara, starting from Brahma. Brahma also feels, I did the creation. He didn't do anything. But that ahankara, that comes, I did. And Prabhupada says sometimes Brahma, because his executive post is equivalent to Shiva and Vishnu here. He is the director for creation. Correct? And then Vishnu is for maintenance and Shiva is for destruction. Sometimes Brahma feels, I am as good as Vishnu. And when he does that, he has to come back to this world again. After death, he comes back again, because the doership has come. Huh? It's not easy. Brahma also becomes trapped. It's not easy. Even having such an exalted post becomes trapped. So this is a very advanced science. A devotee understands, and therefore pure devotee Prabhupada never took the credit. He is not ordinary, he is the associate of Lord Chaitanya. He never took any credit for anything. Because he knew, what am I doing? Whenever people are becoming devotees, it is all the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. People are becoming devotees. He knows it is happening because of that. You got it? Nimitra Matrana Bhavasavya Sachin is part of the life of a pure devotee, not for us. For us, we have to be very, very careful. Therefore, Krishna is hesitating to use us, because immediately we take the credit and we fall down. But a pure devotee, whole movement is launched. Correct? So many people came to Prabhupada. Prabhupada, they have done magic. Prabhupada said, no, he never took the credit. Why will Krishna use an ordinary soul for a historic preaching of Krishna consciousness? He is an extraordinary soul, but he never said that. Never said. Correct? Isn't it extraordinary to be used by Krishna to give Krishna bhakti to the whole world? You have to be a really special soul to be used for that. Correct? So that is special, revealed by Lord Chaitanya. I am sending my associate to do that. And not ordinary associate, Senapati. One of my chief associates I am sending to do that. Mora Senapati. That is there. But still, Prabhupada is not saying, I have done anything magic. Never said. It's a word magic. I just repeated the words of the Guru Parampara, that's all. I have no credit. He never took any credit. From the core of the heart, they don't take any credit. That is a pure devotee. Okay? Because he is conscious of Krishna is using me. But I am saying that even Brahma, the topmost post materially on the universe is Brahma. Sometimes he becomes trapped and he takes the credit for what he has done. And then gone. He has to take birth again. It is given in the Bhagavatam. Sometimes Brahma gets deluded. You think I am also having, just like in a company you have director marketing, you have director human resource, you have director this. So all the on same executive post, you think, I am also gone. If you think like that, Brahma sometimes get deluded and gone. It's finished. Spiritual life is finished. So we have to be very, very careful, and we should understand this, that basically the struggle of existence is happening from mode of passion. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.